Okay, I'm going to keep this short. I've had one of these before. Only had it for like a day when it was fully working, and back then I just suction cupped my phone to the glass. So it was kind of a short little, couldn't really see what was going on. So just thought I'd do a little bit better of an actual play video of this. I have been giving kind of regular updates on my Facebook page. But this is a 1979 Stellar Wars from Williams. This is a 27.5 inch or whatever wide body, kind of like a Paragon, Future Spa, Space Invaders, kind of like one of those. So, but it has a little bit more of, let's say, like a, very early-ish firepower kind of feel to it. So it's a good game. It's a wide body. I just got it set up a little bit within the last like half an hour. What I have done to this is the Troxel magnetic drops to it. Whenever I got this, it was actually missing the two outside set of drops. They were stand-up, so I had to redo some wiring on that, get it all back to factory, and then do the Troxel NMP, I think it's NMP, magnetic sensors instead of the horseshoes that just kind of slide up and down the copper bars. So these never need adjusted, never need cleaned. I got all the lights working in it, except for the pop bumpers. I'm having a problem with USBS, whatever. I have pop bumper disc lights that I have the camera stand as far back as it'll go, trying to get all this in the shot. I'm sorry. So it's right on top of the flipper buttons. So anyway, then what I just did today, I removed the factory flipper assemblies. So with that, normally the coil and the bump stop and all that stuff, it's all separate pieces. It's not all on the same mech. So I basically went to what is in a newer Williams, like a System 711, whatever. It's the same thing that's in like my Comet, which is an early, that's like an 85, but it's all a one piece solid assembly, and it uses a larger coil. Larger doesn't mean it's stronger, but I went from a 30-800 to a 30-750, so that makes it a little bit stronger. But then I also went down a very tiny amount in resistance, so it went from, I think it was 1.1 ohms down to like 0.7 for the main. So, which is, I mean, that is like 30%, but overall, I put it in the game because I had the game all the way down in the front, all the way up in the back, and it's a wide body, but it still just felt a little floaty. I was trying to I was like, I want to raise it up just a little bit more. But, I don't think the flippers were just quite strong enough. I, fully rebuilt them, new EOSs, new, kind of all that stuff, cleaned the flipper buttons, kind of went through the whole thing, bushings, plungers, all that stuff. And they were good. It's pretty much, I would say, what you would expect from a wide body, but I just wanted to be a little bit nicer. And this upgrade, I had most of it, so I ended up, I had to buy the coils, which was like $35 or something for 2 coils, but everything else for $35, it's a good modification. If you had to buy new flipper assemblies, you had to go and buy everything new. You could be looking at, I think the flippers assemblies with the different coil are like $50 or $60 each. So if you're going to be at it for $150, if you love your game, yeah, it's worth it. You're going to notice it. But to me now it feels right. You just walk up and you play it and you're like, oh yeah, they don't feel numb. They don't feel, you're like, wow, those are, they don't jump out at you, but I think it's now where it should be. And I was able to raise it up a little bit more in the back. So, because I actually do a little bit shorter legs in the front because my front legs are on a rug, and then I run thicker feet. So, but anyway, so that's where we're at now. But anyway, this is Stellar Wars, so it has a little bit better, like I said, a little bit better flippers in it. But now that I run it at more of an angle than factory can allow you to, I'd say it's right. They're not super powerful. It just feels right. It doesn't, but anyway, so on this game, what you want to do is spell out Stellar Wars. Stellar Wars, That alone will get you 50,000 points. Then you also do 1 through 4 up at the top. That'll light bonus X. Center 4 drop targets right there. Those will advance the kicker values and extra ball, that stuff. Left 3 drop targets advance upper pop bumper values. Right 3 targets. First time down, I'm trying to read this. First time down, lights captured ball. Second time, lights lower pop bumpers. Third, spinning targets. Fourth, bullseye special. There you go. So apparently you really want to hit those top 3 up there. I've been enjoying this game a lot, but I really actually haven't really read the rules that much. I did playing it earlier today. I am on 5-ball. Today I had a really good game on it. So it was a little bit flatter with the old flippers. So it played a little bit slower, but I did actually roll the scoreboard and hit. I got 1,080,000 points. Don't expect that to happen on camera right now. I did have a witness though. But anyway, this is a pretty clean game. I like it. It's fun. Probably going to hang around for a little while. As you can see, I kind of redid. I did some translucent blue rubbers up there with some purple posts. The posts on here were just all messed up, so I had to do something. You just have blue ones down here with the blue lane guides. And then the slings now have red post with black rubbers on them. And that's about it. I'll go ahead and play a quick game and let you go. Oh, not quite enough. Sorry for bumping the camera mount. I'm trying not to. And I'm dead. So, and obviously as you spell out S-T-E-L-L-A-R, that's how you spell it, stellar, and then wars is going to be W-A-R-S right there. So. No, man. Well. There we go. Ah, bad shot. Man, this is not a good game. I'm only at 80,000 points, people. I need to tighten up that pop bumper. Come on. I might need to play a second game. This one's not doing too hot. 109 on ball 5. I haven't done anything. I'll blame it on the camera being in my way. Really? That was the camera's fault. Ah, we're gonna play one more game. That was too quick. Didn't even get to show you that half the stuff works. I keep wanting to aim for the R because it's usually the one I don't have. Right now I actually have it, so I need to aim for something else. I need to get that S. That was luck. There we go. Ooh. Why is that still flashing? I just hit it. Oh. That's better. We're at 100,000 just on ball one. Not bad. Whoops. So your Stellar Wars does not carry over ball to ball, so that kind of sucks. The top 4 lane, the green ones, they do carry over, but you cannot change which one you're about to go through. That's talky. You cannot change where they are by hitting a flipper button. That was not an option yet. Yeah, I gotta tighten up that pop motor. It works, but I've bumped it a couple times right now. It's not going off. I was looking at the camera because I just bumped it with my finger again. No. About the same on that one. Now we're at 212 going into ball 3. Oh, that did weird. Had a little hop right there. I don't think I've hit the captive ball yet on. Still haven't. I don't think I hit the captive ball up there. There we go. Need to aim for that spinner instead. That's gonna be the death of me. That's about the same again. We're doing a little over. Oh no, that. Oh, I must have had a horrible ball because we're at 319 going into ball 5. Yeah, so even adding the extra slope to it, I need to check and see exactly how much it's at, but even adding the little extra slope to it, these flippers are still not doing a fine job. Like I said, they're not going to wow you or anything, but they just feel normal. They feel nice. I'm not disappointed by them like I was before. Where are we at? 480, 490, 494. So not bad, but yeah, pretty fun game. Most people don't really even know about this game. I just happened to pick one up a long time ago, which is how I found about it. The guy was just posted one for sale that needed work. This one, yeah, I needed to adjust my little player 4 over there. You can't really see the top bar, so I needed to adjust that. But besides that, oh, I did wollfpak displays in this in orange, same thing that I do in pretty much all my games. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I got a hold of one of these pretty cheap. I didn't really know what it was. I had a Paragon, so I was kind of used to the wide body configuration. I just thought I'd pick it up, and then it was actually like the day I finished it, someone came and bought it off me, so I didn't really get to enjoy it that much. So I've always kind of been on the lookout for another one a little bit, and this one popped up 4 or 5 hours away. Then I thought I'd grab it. Needed some TLC. Like I said, it was missing 6 of the drops. A bunch of the wiring had been messed up on it. Just, I don't know, it was either people just getting it to work. You know, they didn't have, I mean, I had a hard time finding those drop target assemblies. So apparently people put them in a Firepower, because Firepower, the original prototype, had drop targets, so people retrofit them back to drop targets instead of stand-ups. So that's obviously Firepower is a way more popular game than this, so those are all getting sucked up and nobody else makes it anymore. So besides that, I'm going to end my video on that. Oh, well, one last thing, just for Toe Cutter, Lost World NOS clear-coated playfield. I had to bring it up just for him. He gets mad because I bring it up in every video, so I'm going to do it on purpose. See you next time.